Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tell me it's true. Tell me it's true. Tell me that I can finally. Okay, well, I'm gonna need some money first. But tell me that I can finally come in and we can finally go ahead. And once we get a little bit more money here, oh wow, okay, maybe we really need to work on getting some funds, but the good news is, my friends, we can decorate the cafeteria better now with our precious, precious decorations that we have been collecting from all over our various enlightened areas. We could put in a floating book in the cafeteria. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. We can add the chandeliers. That is more like it. Other than the fact that, you know, we kind of desperately need money. But you guys, this is so wonderful. There was just as I sat down with my own little cup of cold brew coffee, which reminds me, we should probably put down some cold brew for, you know, the crew over here. In fact, why don't we go ahead and do that to make sure that people can start enjoying their time, drink energy. I feel like a nice little coffee spot over here next to the outdoor cafe area would be fitting. So maybe we'll put a little coffee shop here, and then maybe we'll go ahead and hire a brand new wonderful assistant to help us out with okay, here we go. To help us out with taking care of everyone here. Let's have not a greedy slacker. Woo! And we just got the nether bin. Yes, deconstructing a ghost net. Oh my gosh. And other things. I just don't think I'm gonna wake up in the morning and be like, yes, I have a perk to make things less dusty. But here we are, and I'm already smiling from ear to ear, except for the fact that a stormy half-wit may not be the kind of traits we're looking for. However, someone who's shatterproof might be, if we also had a little bit of a skill. Oh dear. Okay, our money situation might need some attention, actually. Because I don't know if I can assign a new assistant if we don't have somebody. A sunny snake charmer who's already got pilot wings. That sounds like somebody I would love to go ahead and hire if I could afford them. Oh my gosh. My friends, I think the time has finally come. I think in order to go ahead and cope with some of the new changes that our wonderful haunted hotel is going to be dealing with, I think it's time. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take out a medium loan. It's not very medium when it's, you know, $200,000, but still. And we're going to welcome in Mandalorian! Mandy, hi! I'm so happy to have your clone here as our, maybe haunted coffee, or haunted, cafe. Haunted cafe. Expert, haunted cafe barista. There we go. Mandalorian! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for helping to have made so many of our adventures possible. You are a snake charmer. I think I'll have you wear the golden smock because I kind of feel like that looks really good here. Oh my gosh, and people are just throwing their trash on the ground. Well, hang on, people. Like, we just got here, and I'm actually going to make sure that you work mostly food and drink, or the map kiosk, I think. And well, if we have a gift shop over here, I guess, because I think, well, okay, look, fine, you could work anything over here because I think you're just going to be happy to be in the hotel zone. Okay, hang on, let's see. So assistants, and then we're gonna find our barista, make sure that you're happy here in this new staff zone, and then we can go, didn't mean to try to look at the whole map of the whole world. Oh my gosh. How did everything get so chaotic so fast? And here is our new nether bin, a supernatural decoration that people will hopefully use to go ahead and put things away where they belong. And then look at all of the decorations we've got. The abandoned coat stand, the book pile. We've also got the spooky portrait, which I think would be a really fun addition. What color to make it? maybe like a dark bronze too, but we can put a spooky portrait back there, and then maybe have... Oh, the Pika Lily's dying! No! Okay. And then, didn't we hire another botanist? Did I tell them to stay only over in... Okay, tours and rare plant botanist Blazequakes. Did I tell you could only be over in a different zone? Could you take care of this one, please? No? Wow, okay. You just literally are walking away from our plant even though it's dying! Okay, can I get you out of your zone from over here? So you do restoration, and that's about it. Okay, look, we're gonna need to have a conversation about this whole zone thing if that's how it's gonna be, guys, because let's... But you... there we go. Unassign. There! All right, so there has indeed been chaos. I think, is somebody taking care of my plant? It's only got a little longer to live. Like, restoration. There we go. Oh my word. Okay, I might need to go ahead and scoot this one over. Maybe people just can't reach it, or maybe you just replaced the person who was going to come. Our poor pristine Pika Lilies. Oh, they're doing their best. And we're doing our best. And welcome back to the To-Do Listia Estates, where we bury all of our to-do list, mostly alive. And we are trying to go ahead and get some new decorating down, including some of the new items that have just arrived with a big update that I'm very happy about, that should hopefully include the ability to use even more decorations in our staff room, and some new staff room items like a microwave, hot food, and 2 shakes of a water molecule, and oh my gosh, a staffed, oh my gosh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. Where is that staff desk? This is about to become my all-time favorite item ever, I think. Oh my gosh. Career development and cat videos in one convenient place. Staff experience. Staff experience points. Just, yeah, that's amazing. I'm very happy to support whatever we need to do for that, because that's amazing. And we now have a little microwave that we can put down so people can get some more food, as well as the snack tables. And then let's see, do we have a coffee table in here? We don't, so I'm gonna make sure they've got, yeah, we actually do have a coffee table. Of course, I, sipping my cold brew, would be glancing at that and trying to make sure that that's available ASAP. We also have a TV in this room. We could put down a filing cabinet, but let's put down a little notice board. And let's try out that microwave, because I feel like that would be a really good addition to trying to make our staff feel a bit more comfortable. Still don't have as many decorations as I wish we could have in the staff room, but I'm hoping that's going to be okay. And we can at least get down a plant and maybe some rugs so people can be a bit more comfortable. Oh, that's how that works. I didn't know how the little explorer station gives people comfort, but it looks like they sit down and have like a drink of a little potion. That's really fun. That's really fun. And then we can put down some of the staff rugs in a couple spots to try to make it a little nicer. Can I sneak another plant in maybe for decoration? Is that something that can be done? Oh my gosh, I think it can be done. Yes, they've made it so I can put my plants in even better. Oh, I'm very happy about that. Wow. Okay, I think that that's going to be fantastic. And I really, really hope that we have some staff on break who will be able to just like build a little bit more experience on the computer. I would love to see someone actually use it, but I guess they need to be able to take a break too. And we should now be able to put down some new walls. A whole bunch of new walls. Oh my word, there are a whole bunch of new walls. Including simple green panels. Well, you guys know how I feel about those things. I knew we were saving our kudosh for something important. I hoped. Maybe I didn't know, but I hoped. Two-tone greenery, wild ice wallpaper, gray caves. I need enlightenment for caves and cave sandstone. Okay, that's gonna have to happen because I'm in love with the idea of being able to make like cave areas that we could have our little pairs down in and everything too. Oh, this is so perfect because today, or should I say perfect, today was the day we were actually going to try to make adorable, teeny tiny little cafes so that our staff would be able to, or so that our staff and everybody else would be able to have some good food available in little cafes. And lo and behold, yay, we just got a shiny sticker for the supernatural people being happy. Lo and behold, oh, look at the snowed out walls. Those are really awesome too. Hey, an archivist backlog is ready for training too. We wake up with our cold brew and stagger into place after feeding the guinea pigs mini carrots because they don't let me near our wonderful establishment here, working in the pixel biology lab. Without it, I'm in love with these double pane green walls. Ah, almost like a Sims builder that, being so excited. And there was a big update so that we can go ahead and we can actually make some fun things happen for our museum. I'm very pleased. Very pleased. Not so pleased with not making not making really any money, but I'm realizing there's a few things we can do. Ooh, why is this sparkling? Did Curse Chaser Salty Sweet Rind bring back some sort of fancy? Oh my gosh, it just sparkles for the sake of it. Hello, haunted doll. Restless restoration. Possessed by a restless spirit, forever cleaning its host. Grubbiness trends towards fully restored. That is very fun. I haven't forgotten about our haunted doll adoption agency, but maybe we should learn a little bit more about the haunted dolls first. I say with a very loud squeaky voice. Ooh, and while we have the money, let's go ahead and get some spirit keys made as well. And then how are we doing on... Let's see about going... Let's go ahead and we are going to send our Curse Chaser Salty Sweet Wren off on another just simple expedition to the Infernal Station, which is close by, so that we can try to gain a bunch of experience and get ready for them to be able to get Survivor level 2, so that hopefully we will be able to go ahead and get to the point where we can basically survive going to go see the wizard in the tower in the afterlife of all things, which is kind of amazing. And then we've got Moonlight Walker Under the Moonlit Day. I'm actually going to have you join the track team for aerodynamics. Haunted Portrait Painter. You improve survey levels and you have a nice smelling face. If we had you do Pilot Wings again, you could go even faster. But I'm wondering if I should have you do Happy Thoughts. Because then you could help repel the other bad things that might happen if we send you off to the wizard's tower. And I feel like if you're going to paint haunted portraits, having Happy Thoughts is probably a good thing. So we'll do that for you. And then who else is ready for training? Ghost Chaser Megan, you have not really had to worry about capturing any ghosts just yet. We might start bringing in some of the... I think we'll have you train in workshops, so we have more people doing workshop stuff. But we truly might start bringing in some of the contraptions so that we can get the like really fun science things put together too. And archivist backlog over at that ticket booth. Maybe we could have you do ticket selling speed. You could do guest happiness. We could give you Happy Thoughts. Pilot Wings. Pilot Wings gets you out more. Accomplished admission. Let's have you do... Track team. I don't think we really need... Let's have you do... Pilot Wings. Because I feel like going fast on our expeditions is probably a great base to work from. Oh, also, speaking of our expeditions, I wonder, while we have this loan taken out, can we have... Yes! We can have another helicopter! If I had anywhere to put it! And other statements you don't normally think you're going to say. Wait, I think there's room for a helicopter over by our UFO machine. And other statements you don't ever think you're going to say. Oh my gosh, there just barely is. This is a major breakthrough! Boo, 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 boo! This is such an awesome major breakthrough! Do I have a botanist who can survive going to get us some pears yet? Oh my gosh, I do actually, with mountain pear. A mountain plant expert Aslan Rules, who's currently doing tours. And we have our rare plant botanist, Snake Charmer, expert, who has pilot wings and is loyal. But that's not someone with any of our survival skills. But I guess we could send... If we were going to do contraptions, we need some whirligigs, I think. So let's actually have... Oh my gosh, all of our janitors are very busy. I think we need 2 new janitors who are actually going to be our steampunk, what is the other word? Steampunk experimental scientist? Steampunk mechanics. There we go. We need a couple steampunk mechanics. And it looks like right over here with mechanics as their ability already ready. Snake charming at the go. We have steampunk mechanic. Here forever. Welcome to the crew. I hope that you are ready to do some amazing things steampunk style and that you're going to be able to really get some fun things done. I love that you already have mechanics ready to go. And then the haunted doll has been deconstructed. I have no problem with that actually. And then we can also do for the ghost net, let's actually put one of those security stickers on this pristine ghost net. Oh, hey! Welcome back, Ren! Also, your frog curse wore off. I'm a little sad about that, interestingly enough. And the faulty phone has been brought back, so we can go ahead and analyze that. And then let's send Ren back off, because we've been working on getting the Infernal Station kind of explored a little bit, and just getting Ren ready for all of the various training that can be done. Maybe taking some decent notes about what goes on in the world. I think you turned back into a frog again. No, you're not frog, which is a little bit of a pity. I'm not gonna lie. It could be really fun to have you be a frog. Let's see, and we want more survey scanners. Oh, and those spirit keys, of course. And then we need one more new janitor so that we really have enough people and feel pretty confident about who we're hiring. Let's see who this applicant might be. I'm dragging my feet a little bit because I want to see if we can get a janitor who has some good skills and levels already, as we bring in yet another one of our wonderful Patreon clones to help us out with all of these adventures. And a nimble janitor is actually really useful. And so I would like all of you to welcome none other than steampunk mechanic Aaron and Nim. Welcome back. Welcome back. I am very happy to have you as one of our wonderful patrons who make these adventures possible, and a clone at the moment, which is also pretty cool. We're going to send you two off to our bungle burrows to do a little bit of, well, actually, I might send you with a friend so you don't have some broken drills. Okay, Cobweb Inspector, if you could go with Steampunk Mechanic Hannah forever and some hard hats. It's not going to be a speedy trip, but that's okay. We just need to get some cogs so that we can start making some of the steampunk bits. And then I need to start making some money before things get a little bit dire. Ooh! Curse Chaser Salty Sweet Ren! You're getting closer and closer to that leveling up. Alright, the scary haunted mannequin is now here again. We already have all the knowledge about it, so we'll go ahead and just put this one down as a general decor piece. Kind of like they're in a ballroom, which I think is sort of fun. Ren, is that you? No, it's Haunted Tour Guide Ziva. Oh, we just got the faulty phone helped us learn about old swords somehow and increased our camera's alertness. I don't have a problem with that personally. I find that fascinating. Also, Ren, trying to get you to level 10. We're gonna send you off to maybe do a detailed survey of the train station. And over at our workstation, let's get those spirit keys started so that we can make sure we're earning our income there. And speaking of earning income, I wonder if we should put another gift shop in or just make sure that we have our tours like constantly going. At this point, I think improving having a lot of exhibits is our best route. Yay, whirlycogs! We'll have to see if we can work on making some new interactive exhibits in just a moment here. And we're gonna need to start having some more money come in somehow. I wonder if we need to do a quick eyeball expedition just to kind of make sure things are going well there. And those ferns! We haven't been over to the fern area in Fernever. So that we could try to see if we can get more of those palm trees. And the palm trees would be perfect decorations all through our like hallways for the hotel, because there's always those like weird fake palm trees, right? And it looks like this could be an okay expedition if we went. It'd be the wet season though. And kind of expensive. And not the wet season here. And our swamp waterologist Fawnhoof is so close to being able to level up. I think, or excuse me, to gaining some more knowledge in life and feeling ready for even more dramatic adventures. Let's have a speedy expedition and crisscross applesauce our fingers that, there we go. All right, there. Now nobody will get hurt. And there, wonderful. Just trying to get it so that we can get some of those eyeball lily pads, because they actually do help out quite a bit with just making ends meet. And well, also collecting donations helps to make ends meet. And look at Grave Guardian Agent Annie over here. Thank you very much for helping us bring in the big bucks. And I think it's just like having more donations or like more places for people to look at things, more exhibits, and more interactive points that would really help us out at this stage. Also, now all of a sudden, what? Did we actually like catch up with ourselves for just a minute? I know we need to make it so that people feel even more encouraged to go ahead and come here and like spend their money. The space inspection. Well, I have one UFO thing, and that's about it. So, in a dilemma. It'll be feline. The roar of a terrifying giant cat makes your team freeze in its tracks. We're gonna stay very quiet again. And the roaring has faded, because I just keep thinking about how cats like to chase things that run in terror from them. Uh-oh, not a cold climate? Okay, hang on. Oh boy. Okay, so I need to get a emergency cooling agent over here because my janitor needed a minute. Hey, Steampunk Aaron. Can I like upgrade this small freezer or something, or do I just need to like really make sure this is taken care of? I think the answer is really make sure it's taken care of. All right, let's get another donation station over here because people are asking about it. Excellent, excellent, and woo, excellent! Curse Chaser Salty Sweet Wren. Welcome back. You are not a frog. And you have brought back a new friend with you. Woo! Since we're pretty epic on this one, maybe we'll have her come on in and yeah, she seems pretty happy over here. I'm just gonna slowly and carefully, okay, we'll take a little peek at what she wants for a bit of a buzz. She wants a candle. Okay, that's nice, dear. That's nice. We'll give you a couple candles. And totally fine. Totally not terrified. I really want to get our museum just absolutely full of ghost guests, to be honest. Because I think that would be wonderful. And Swamp Waterologist Fawnhoof, you've returned with the ever important eyeball lilies. It's exposure therapy, because I've really grown to just get used to these guys by now and just feel grateful that we have them. And I think we're doing it, friends. I think we really are. I'm excited that we're working on the spirit keys as well, because there may be places that we could go and work with that could help us out. Let's see, expedition. We don't really need speedy. We'll work on that. There we go. But I'm excited about that is a very fast child who's very bored. Oh, we did get the spirit keys. Oh my gosh. And I just completely didn't notice. That's so funny. That's so funny. Because I guess that means next time we'll have to pick a new gate to go through, and maybe we'll even discover something else afoot. And speaking of things that are afoot or aflutter, I wonder if it is time. Botany restoration, and then remove that injury, and then haha! All right. We've got a lot of other things to build too. And I love that we can finally put down some of the wonderful decorations in the cafeteria that we will make look even more awesome. And we're gonna see if we can really increase the popularity, the marketing of people coming and hopefully enjoying themselves with something delicious and fun. With I really want to make little smaller cafeterias that are scattered around a bit more. And I really do want to get a famous spirit. So I think that's going to be what it is going to try to train up to take on finding that famous spirit with some happy thoughts and hopefully quite a bit of survival skill. Oh dear. And then, oh, the bin is full. Oh dear. Oh wow. And then maybe we'll get a few more janitors, or at least somebody assigned to tending to this area for sure. All right. And then what did we bring back from this expedition? You can just keep going, can't you? But I need to take care of the guinea pigs. Yay! And we'll deconstruct this one too, because we don't have a lot of knowledge about it. I keep hoping soon we'll pick up another ghost friend, so we'll keep our eyes out for them too. All right, in fact, let's go over to the endless dump. I don't really want to, but we might as well just make sure that we are giving ourselves the opportunity with these happy survivalist thoughts to come on over and maybe make a good friend. All right, that should do. All right. Dang. I think we actually can do it now, as long as I don't blast through our loan too fast, and as long as we remember to pick up the pace. The marketing. And we'll finish off with starting a new marketing campaign, really focusing on our supernatural events. Maybe we could focus on a specific exhibit, or let's just do a supernatural campaign. And crisscross applesauce our fingers that it will bring in a lot of interested people. And we've got 2 spirit keys now! And you know what? That's a good time. That's a good time to go ahead and let everybody know things are about to get even more spooky. And I'll see you guys next time. Stay curious, everyone. Bye-bye.